Achada kunyengere, achada kunyengere, achada kunyengere. Achada, tichingo kunyengere. Achada kunyengere. Tatapira pale. Achada, tichingo kunyengere. Achada kunyengere. Achada iwe. Achada, achada kunyengere. Achada isu. Achada, achada kunyengere. Achada kunyengere. Achada kunyengere. Ndia sitanganya. Achada. Tichingo kunyengere. Achada kunyengere. Achada. Achada. Achada kunyengere. Achada, achada, achada kunyengere. Achada kunyengere. Achada iwe. Achada, achada kunyengere. Achada kunyengere. Achada, achada, achada kunyengere. Achada kunyengere. Achada kunyengere. Achada, achada kunyengere. Achada, achada kunyengere. Achada.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Zimbabweans. Thank you so much for joining us. Depending on where you are, I know in Zimbabwe it's very late, almost at 10:30 p.m. But here in the USA, it's still 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much, those who are just joining us. We appreciate you. You know, this is what we do. Padare namambo shoshe. Kana paine nyaya dzinenge dzatibata tinobva tangoenda live so that we can share that with you. But besides that, Padare has always been your program, your favorite program. Every weekend, every Saturday, we will be here. And tonight, today, this morning, this afternoon, we just want to share with you what our good councillors are doing, the good work that the recently elected councillors are doing. You can see there the one of the many discussions that we are going to have around our CC councillors. Defiant CC councillors dismiss July Moyo and elect a new mayor. Vabva vatotanga nekurova basa vakomana nevasikana vamakasarudza musi wa26 March. So this is what we want. When we elect leaders, they begin to work right away. Champion Barbara, welcome to the program. Thank you so much for being part of this. I know you have all the goodies about our councillors.
Yes, thank you so much, Chief Shoshe. Maybe before I greet our viewers and listeners, I just wanted to say, Kuti, you are saying, Kuti, welcome to Padare Namambo Shoshe, and yet the SDG goal says leaving no one behind. Ita Padare Namambo Shoshe Namjare Babs.
Ayo, kana usiwe royal family Babs, hakuna zvakadaro. Because ropare hushe, you can't buy this, you can't rig. Even MNANGAGWA cannot rig into royal blood. You can't.
I'm a princess, by the way. You don't know that I'm a princess. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Zimbabwe, from wherever you are. Lingabe lichona njani, lavuka njani, mthwakazi omuhle emagumbini amane omhlaba, mamuka sei, maskwera sei, muri eZimbabwe. Sesiphendukile njalo lo induna yakoShoshwe uyala ukuthi lami ngingene phakathi, lami ngithi lami ngiyi-princess. Siyaliamukela kuhlelo lwethu edale lo nduna uShoshwe, lapho esikhangela khona indaba ezitshiyetshiyeneyo ezenzakalayo kwele Zimbabwe, phela esikuthi into i-politics ezenzakalayo eZimbabwe. Njengoba sikhangelele lokhetho lika 2023, sakhangelana futhi lamabhayile, kunengi okusenzakala, sakhangela futhi lama-by-elections chief aka 26 March. I think kuyikho sizabe sikhuluma ngakho ama-results kumbe implementation kumbe osokusenzakele after 26 March. Kunengi osokusenzakele, mthwakazi omuhle. So hlala khonapho, bizanini abanye, let's share so that people can know what's happening, because abanye abantu phela babe besemsebenzini. So nxa singashare bazathi babone i-video leyi emalangeni alandelayo. Thank you so much, Chief. Over to you.
Yes. So we will get right into it. We have our CC councillors, the CC councillors that were re-elected, that you re-elected, you Zimbabweans in Zimbabwe, and of course, you Zimbabweans in the diaspora. You provided most of the resources that got these councillors back in. And the good thing, the good news is they've already started working. They've already started doing what you elected them to do, what we elected them to do. This week, we saw a tussle between the councillors and Minister of Local Government, July Moyo. But the councillors went on to defy the orders and everything, illegal orders that July Moyo was issuing, and they went ahead and elected a new mayor. Would you want to share with us, Leader Barbara, who the new mayor of Harare is and what went on?
Okay, thank you so much, Chief. The new mayor that was elected, by the way, is acting. Remember, there is still Mayor Jacob Mafume. So this one is acting, and his name is Enoch Mupamaonde. He is now the acting mayor. And like you said, Chief Kuti, July Moyo had suspended all the what you call the proceedings of the council, saying Kuti, you cannot constitute new committees, you can't elect a new mayor because the by-elections that were held are not general elections. We can only do that after the general elections. But the constitution, like Mayor Mafume rightfully said in the press conference, to say the Constitution clearly states that they have to call for a meeting, a committee meeting, and set up the required committees, including electing the chairs, the relevant chairs for the committees, and then he then said they cannot do that, and yet they knew they were within the confines of the law. So we saw the councillors defying the order by July Moyo, which we know, Chief Kuti, it's not that July Moyo is acting in good faith, but we know it's politics. They were afraid, or they're afraid that when the CCC councillors were recalled, when they were still MDC Alliance, the council was left with the Mwonzora councillors and the ZANU PF councillors. So they had they signed a lot of deals. They also passed some resolutions that were against the people. That were not pro-poor. They also had to allocate a budget for 90 councillors to attend the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair as well. I think it's also there. We are going to touch on this one, and how the councillors for the CCC overturned this decision to say delivery first. So we seeing the new councillors, they are eager, they are ready to go. They want to do what they were elected for. They are putting the citizens first, Chief. So this is what is happening in Harare, and also, Chief, they we hear that other councillors that were elected on the 26th of March, they are yet to be sworn in. The government is dilly-dallying. They don't want those councillors to work. So it's from the 26th of March, nothing is happening in those councils, and they want to portray a situation whereby they are going to say the CCC are not working. How can you work when we are not when we haven't been sworn in? So this is the issue. These are the issues that we need to clarify to the people, to the citizens, because they are the ones that have voted for these people. Yes, I can see people. Ans Mluleki, Mlisa, be safe, please. Yes, we are safe. Thank you so much. We are seeing our viewers there. Your comments, we value them. Tambu Zai Chibanda, how are you? We value your comments. Welcome to this show, Padare na Mambo Shoshe, where we are giving you Anzina Eslin say Haman Zoba the best K. We don't know that whether maybe he's tagging someone there. How are you, Lindsay Haman? Thank you so much for joining us. Over to you, Mambo Shoshe.
Yes, so yeah, it happened and it was successful. The CCC councillors, they gathered together and they defied what ZANU-PF, including, of course, using its proxy, the Minister of Local Government, July Moyo, and the town clerk. You know what had happened in the absence of CCC councillors, in the absence of Mayor Mafume, ZANU-PF had moved in, elected an acting mayor, and also went on to facilitate a lot of illegal deals, a lot of things that you know, people, councillors that are pro-people would not have approved. And you know, now they're back. They are now trying to reverse all those illegal and illicit deals that ZANU-PF had already started working on. So you can see here that ZANU-PF is very angry. If you look at the Herald article, it's saying MDC, CCC, CCC councillors are trying to defy or planning to defy the government. They are not defying the government. They are actually doing the right thing. They are only reversing the illegal mandates that had been passed by the illegal councillors, the illegal acting mayor, the illegal town clerk that had been installed by ZANU-PF, so that they can begin to do things their way. And you know what happens. ZANU-PF's way is never the people's way, as you're going to see in the next issue that we are going to be discussing here, that also involves the councillors, which is one of the decisions that the councillors, the CCC councillors, have already started fighting for and working on, and they've reversed that decision. Barbara, let's talk about this interesting but painful decision that the ZANU-PF-led council had already made, and we also look at how much it was going to cost the Zimbabweans.
Yes, about the in Zimbabwe International Trade Fair.
Yes.
90 councillors were meant to go to Bulawayo. We know this annual event, not 60, it's only 6 out of 90 that are now going to the trade fair. So we saw this as a good move. Mayor Jacob Mafume, who's also the Secretary for Local Government, said that they cannot have more councillors going to Bulawayo to spend the taxpayers' monies because they have to prioritize service delivery. How do you then explain to the people that we don't have money when they all want to go to the trade fair to do what? If you want to scrutinize that, what are they going to do at the trade fair besides wasting the taxpayers' money in the form of hotel bookings and per diems, you know? So we know all this, that this is what people do. The councillors do not even care. Those MDC Alliance councillors and the ZANU-PF councillors, they had seen an opportunity of squandering the taxpayers' monies. And so we saw the CCC councillors reversing that decision, a decision that also did not go well with Minister of Local Government, July Moyo. That's the reason why some of these things we are seeing the CCC councillors being punished. Like I said before, that some other councillors that were elected on the 26th of March, they are yet to be sworn in. Instead of them being sworn in and start working, the minister is dilly-dallying. At the end of the day, people will say the CCC councillors are not doing anything. But how can you work? How can you work when you have not given work to do, Chief?
Yes, I think we need to applaud our councillors for standing and remaining resolute and doing what Zimbabweans, what citizens elected them to go and do. Because, you know, look at the implications here. When you hear them saying 90 councillors were supposed to go to the trade fair, it's not just going to the trade fair and enjoying themselves. There will be money that will be paid. There will be per diems that will be paid for those people to go there. So this is what ZANU-PF do. They always do that. They don't care about the people. 90 people were supposed to go there, and they were supposed to be getting daily allowances every day that the Zimbabwe Trade Fair is ongoing. And that money could be used for other things. And we're going to move on to another story again that just shows you that ZANU-PF is never for the people. It's not for you. We're just giving you the bits and pieces, put everything together, and then you will see how Zimbabwe has gotten poor, why we are where we are today. We'll just try to break it down to you so that you understand that this government doesn't care about the people. We're going to talk about Davos again. we have talked about this issue, but we're going to keep talking about it until they hear about it, and until we, the citizens, also begin to take action about Davos. Emmerson Mnangagwa will be going to Davos on the 23rd to the 25th of May. That is just next month, and we can exclusively review that he is again going to hire a private jet that is going to cost a little more than $1 million. But what is more maddening, what is more angering is the number of people that they are taking there. You remember when you went to Scotland in the United Kingdom, they took about 100 people. And the amounts of money that they get, the per diems that they get, are the ones that are going to make you angry. If that doesn't make you angry, I don't know what is going to make you angry. These people, to Switzerland, to Davos, we have information that 80 people. I know last time we said 120 people. Now we hear that 80 people. So they're not, the 80 are the ones that have been confirmed that now have visas to go to Davos, to go to Switzerland. We know that by the time we get to 21, 22 May, by the time they get to go there, it will be more than that. That number will be more than that. These people have no particular skills. Of course, a few people are permanent secretaries, a few people are directors in certain ministries. Do they have to be there? Do they have to go there? I don't know. You make that decision. But I can tell you that the majority of the people that are going to Davos, the majority of the people that are being flown in a private jet that are being flown to in a private jet to Davos, do not have any special skills, do not have any business skills, are not contributing that much to the economy or to the purpose of that trip. Vanenge vachinotora magirlfriends avo, zvisikana zvavo nezvidhara zvavo nezvikule zvavo zvichingopfekerwa imomo zvichingoendeswa imomo. But here is the kicker. Here is the kicker. According to the information I have, it can be wrong, but I'm telling you from the previous years, it's not very far away. These people get an average of $8,000 to $10,000 when they are there. Munhu achibuda muZimbabwe anotobuda atoisa 10,000 yake muchikwama. Anenge atoisa 10,000 yake muchikwama. 10,000 US dollars being given to 80 people. How much is that? And then you put in, this is just their per diem, this is just their money. We're not talking about hotel bookings. We're not talking about hotel bookings. This is just their per diem. Per diem is the money that you use while you are working. I know Barbara will talk more about that. She understands more about per diems. But that is what is happening, folks. These people, some of them already have visas, and they get there, they start doing what you're seeing in the pictures there. You see, they start getting drunk. They push, carts full of expensive whisk. Where do you think they get that money? It's the per diems that they have been paid. So this is what is happening. Mnangagwa will be in Davos, and we'll come to what we need to do as Zimbabweans after Champion Barbara is coming. Champion Barbara, are you not feeling angry?
I am, Chief. You know what? I'm even thinking of going there to demonstrate. Ndokubasa kwedu. Zvakaoma kudaro ndokubasa kwedu.
Yeah.
I miss ZCTU. I'm even thinking.
ZCTU.
We association.
We association of Zimbabwe. Because
yeah, so I'm actually thinking of going there because Switzerland and let me check. I want to tell you something here, Chief. Switzerland and UK, it's not very far. Yeah.
Yeah, I've checked the prices. I checked that it's about between 70 and 85 pounds. If you're gonna get in a train. I'm telling, yeah, in a train it's about between 70 pounds and 85 pounds.
Wow, it's cheap.
Yeah, that's affordable. Seriously, that's affordable, and I'm prepared to pay for 1 or 2 people so that people can go to Davos. I know Barbara is checking, but please talk about these per diems. I mean, because they just make me, angry. Then we can go to what we need to do as Zimbabweans.
It's only for 4 hours from here. It's from where I am, not from London. I know from London I think it's about 2 hours. Yeah. So these per diems that we're talking about, Chief, are the allowances that one is given when he or she has traveled out of his station. By the station we mean kuti out of your workplace. So you are paid on a daily basis. It could be sometimes you can be given sometimes it could be out of a hotel allowance. Sometimes you are given full board. And then you are given incidental monies. So that they are given all sorts of to my names. So Chief Kutizhichki says so, but it's a very, very good way and decent way of eating money. But you find good sometimes when you go out, in other countries, Chief, the money is not as too much as the Zimbabwean per diems. We say we are poor, but we know we are not poor. But at the same time, I think we are the highest country in per diems. Even also in Nigeria, we used to go to trips with Nigerians. They would be having loads and loads of monies with them. I think this is where the corruption starts from, Chief. It's like they'll be hiding by saying we are going on a business trip, but at the same time, they'll be giving each other so monetary resources that are out of this world. So this is the reason why you see them. They even go shopping on a shopping spree. Zoguti, some of the people, they will shop and forget that the luggage that they are supposed to be carrying is to be according to to the airline that they would have boarded. So some will end up leaving some of the clothes kuma airport when they've done this overbuying. That's the reason why I like the Hope, Chief, when you say they are forking out, maybe they are pocketing 8,000 a day, or maybe it's 8,000 for 4 days. Then the Hope will say 8,000 is enough to buy paracetamol for Pararenyata Hospital for 10 days. That's what Daddy Hope is good at. You just bring these figures down so that every individual, excuse me, understands exactly what it means, exactly how this is killing a common or a citizen who is maybe just an ordinary citizen. So you just break the figures down to make us understand, Kuti, this 10,000 that one person is going to get, how was it going to benefit us if it had been used accordingly? Say if they cut the delegation from 80 to say maybe only 15 people or only 10 people go, and then we would have saved a lot. But because we have a government that is not caring, a government that does not even care for its people, a government that does not worry, a government that is there for looting purposes. They are there to retain power because they know their lifespan is expired, so they cannot leave because they think if they leave they're gonna face the wrath of the law, because they know they've been doing some things that are not that they are not supposed to be doing. So this is the issue about Davos, and I think Zimbabweans should mobilize. They also have to mobilize and go and demonstrate in Switzerland. I think the Zimbabweans in Switzerland, they should also regroup, and demonstrate and show the world that these people are here not for us, but they are here for themselves. They went to COP26. What did they do? We didn't even see a follow-up a program or a follow-up activity to say we went to Scotland, this is what we learned, this is what we presented, and this is what we are going to do. Our environment is filthy. The waste management, it's not even properly done. The environment is not clean. We are living in an environment that is full of air pollution. It's pollution all over. So I don't see the reason why they keep on going to these trips because they don't benefit an ordinary Zimbabwean. They don't benefit an ordinary citizen. So this is very, very worrisome. We are very much worried as citizens to say this is the reason why we are saying people should go and register to vote in 2023, because there is a voter registration blitz that is there. It started on the 11th of April up to the 30th of April. People should go there, and people without IDs, they should go and take IDs so that they can register to vote. And then after registering to vote, they can vote in their numbers in 2023. This is why, Chief, we are saying people should register to vote, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. That's the solution. That's the only solution. We need to remove this government. We need to get rid of this government. I know they once arrested Job Scala for saying, ZANU-PF must be removed. But that's the truth. ZANU-PF has to be removed to save Zimbabwe. If we are going to retain our dignity, if we are going to get back our identity as Zimbabweans, a good identity, then we need to remove ZANU-PF. There are no two ways about it. So, still on the Davos issue, some of the information we are receiving is also that right now, as we are speaking, there is an advanced team of CIOs that are already in Davos, that are already in Switzerland. You know that's what they do. When they get there, they rent the whole floor, or even 2 floors or 3 floors, where MNANGAGWA will be staying, and nobody will be booking those rooms at all. Look at how expensive it is to get Emerson Mnangagwa to go to any other country. They have to book 2 or 3 floors. Citizens. And that's the truth. To book a hotel, yes, you can imagine a hotel, an expensive hotel, all the 3 floors. They say they hide behind the issue of security. That's not even what the treatment that an American president is given anyway. I'm telling you, it's not. What is he afraid of? So those people are already there as we are speaking. And besides the security issues or the security concerns that they will be talking about, they are also recruiting people right now. They're getting, those the same way that they did it in Scotland. They get some white people, streets. was pama 50 pounds, this time they are being given 100 Swiss francs. I don't know how much it is in pounds, but they're giving them 100 Swiss francs so that they can be demonstrating. They can, you know, stand up, move around. Vakabata zvima placards zviri kutaura nezvaEmmerson Mnangagwa kuti Emmerson Mnangagwa ichocolate. Makakana kamboka yakaimbwa yinzi Emmerson Mnangagwa ichocolate. Vanhu vekuZimbabwe pambayo ndosovanobvunza kuti tiri right here chaizvo, tiri kwazvo here chaizvo.
Apa ichechi yaimba izvo wakambona chechi. It's so sad, you know. I was so heartbroken, Chief.
Atidaro maZimbabweans kana takuzotukwa nevanhu vekune dzimwe nyika chinzi tiri stupid ka. It's those people vanenge vachizviti vari kumachechi ivavo vanonotadza kuimba dzimbo dzekurumbidza Mwari vakutanga kurumbidza Emmerson Mnangagwa. That's nonsense. That's nonsense and that's stupid. If anyone comes and tells us kuti atinyatsofungi zvakanaka, ivo vaya ndo vari kuita kuti tutukwe ivavo. Musafuti tukutuka isusu. Inonzi pachishona inonzi manga chena inoparira parire nhema. Ivo vanhu vanonyepera kuenda kuchechi vachinoimba dzimbo dzokurumbidza Mnangagwa panze pekuti vaimbe dzimbo dzokurumbidza Jesu kana Mwari. Ndo vanotiparira ivavo. Ndo vanozoita kuti tizonzi maZimbabweans hatinenge tisina kunyatsoti kwesere, you know, because how can you sing a song like that honestly and seriously? Anyway,
that's blasphemous. That's blasphemy. That's blasphemous, Chief. You can't worship a person, the whole president, useless president for that matter, and yet you are there. The main objective of you going there in the place of worship, whether paspemuti kana uti mu church, you are going there to praise or to worship a God with a capital letter G, not God with a small g. Now they go to church and they start singing Mnangagwa uri chocolate. Anodyiwa here Mnangagwa anonzi chocolate. That's, to me, that's blasphemy, you know. And you see people ululating. Nina, I said, you know, when my son posted that on his status, my sister's son, I said, Pinda yenyu mega machechi acho na ina antibati. And then he I mean, I want to pick a gown, pink, green, blue, different types of gowns. Pane pink, pane blue, pane green. Yes, I don't know which right. Church is that. So, go to Wakawanda. You know, it's the gullibility of the people. You know, the Zimbabwe is full of people that are educated, but at the same time, they are gullible. I've never seen such chief. And the kumachechi kwacho kana kuti vanopfungaidzwa here. But how come even when I used to go to church, I would not allow some of the things I would challenge to say, no, this is wrong. This is not what the Bible says. And the people will say, we are defiant. Yes, I'm defiant because you are teaching me something that is against the Bible. You want to monopolize us. You want to, what you call, you want to, what's that correct word, Chief? You want to patronize me, you want me to be loyal to a person instead of me being loyal to God. To brainwash me.
Zimbabweans, if you are here, please let us know if you know what church that was singing that blasphemous song. I would want to talk to some of those people, to talk to some of the church leaders and the church members, so that we understand, you know, what they are thinking when they are doing something like that. Are they in church to praise, sing political leaders, or they are there to praise, sing the Lord? But anyway, going back to the Davos issue. So there are people that are being paid, that are being mobilized right now so that they can do what those church people were doing, praise, sing about Emmerson Mnangagwa, and, you know, make it look to the world that Emmerson Mnangagwa is loved by some Zimbabweans. Now, folks, that's dangerous. They're talking to people who are in Switzerland who don't even know what is going on in Zimbabwe, who rely sometimes on social media. some who don't even know what is going on in Zimbabwe and who will be hearing for the first time there from those people. I'm telling you, those people will go back to their countries, organizations, and so forth, saying things are not as bad as they are in Zimbabwe. Look, these are Zimbabweans that are singing in support of Emmerson Mnangagwa. These white people don't even understand that we have so corrupt leaders. We have leaders that are corrupt, that they can even pay people to demonstrate on their behalf. That's what ZANU-PF does. That's what they did in Scotland.
Do you have that video, Chief?
I know. I don't want to play it. I don't think we should play it because it's just not right. It's like promoting something that is so wrong. So I wouldn't even want to play it. I didn't even finish playing it myself. I can't even stand anyone saying Mnangagwa is chocolate. Chocolate, you say. So what I was saying is that's what ZANU-PF does. They did it in Scotland. Here in America, they always do it when we go for the United Nations demonstration. They pay $100 my street people in here in America, the white ones, never black people, especially the black people, they actually send CIOs. They actually look for them. So that's exactly what they do here in America. They look for those black Americans that do not work, that do drugs, that when they are given $100, it's like, the whole world is in front of them. So you see those December 12th movement, when they're demonstrating here, you think those are genuine ZANU-PF people. They are not. They've been paid. They've been bought. So that's the same strategy that they are going to use in Switzerland. And we should never stop talking about these folks. We need to expose ZANU-PF because look, they did it they started doing it in America when Mugabe was there. Now they've extended to the United Kingdom. Now they're taking it to Davos. Now they'll keep using it everywhere where there's an international conference because we are not exposing them. We need to expose them and we need to let Zimbabweans know that this is what is going on. Right now, as we are speaking, they are recruiting demonstrators in Davos, in Switzerland, and they are paying them hundreds Swiss francs. Makes me mad. Makes me mad. So, we need to come up with a solution. Padare is also a solution center. We can't just be talking. UK woye! UK woye! UK woye!
Oh yeah!
I'm calling upon my friends, my comrades, my fellow comrades, compatriots, champions in the United Kingdom, every Zimbabwean. Let's begin to talk about this. Let's begin to think about what we are going to do. We want to see people traveling from the UK. I know you've done it before. I know you've done it before. Right now, let's meet, let's talk, let's come up with a petition. Let's come up with the number of people that we want to travel there. If we have to do a fundraiser for them so that they go, let it be done. This is our thing. Diaspora. We cannot allow things like this to go on unchallenged. No, we can't. We want to see many Zimbabweans there, counteracting what is happening, what Emmerson Mnangagwa is planning. Remember, I'm telling you, where there is a will, there is a way. Takamu addresses a chair 2020, because we campaigned vociferously. We campaigned, and at one time, you remember, they wanted to give Mai Mnangagwa a degree, an honorary degree, or an award of some sort at the Harvard universities. And we protested and we made noise. They also, in the same year, at the same time, when Mnangagwa had come for that United Nations General Assembly meeting, they wanted to go and get another award in Canada. And Mai Mnangagwa was supposed to address them on certain women issues. And we wrote to the Prime Minister of Canada, and we told him that this lady is allowing people like Joanna Mamombe, an honorable member of parliament, to be abused, to be abducted, and you want to award her with what? For what? And we wrote the story. Yes, we wrote the story, and we actually got a response from the Canadian Prime Minister's office. And the next thing, she was banned. MNANGAGWA was banned from attending that conference. Tisu vanhu vedu mamembers vedu kuCanada ndo akatozopedzisira aendako vakatonopiwa ma-VIP tickets ekunogara muconference iyoyo. So what I'm just saying is, if we work together, if we put our minds together, nothing is impossible, Zimbabwe. We can stop this nonsense that they are trying to come up with in Davos. Let's come up with a plan. Let's begin to plan. Zimbabweans in UK, you need to travel there. Isusu tenge tiri kuno muna September. Invite kuna September. Muchauya, but we're not talking about September now. We are talking about Davos. You need to go there, guys. I know I've spoken to a number of people, and I'm going to ask Anna Delina. Tomorrow we'll be talking to what's that word guy?
John.
We'll be talking to John. We'll be talking to anyone in the United Kingdom. We'll be here on this platform. If you are in the UK and you want to be part of this tomorrow, please make yourself available so that we can talk about it and we see what we can do about that. We need to make noise. That's the bottom line.
Murda kone video ye chechi yama mushtaura ya.
Ayo atidi.
No.
Hanzi na ati Gumbi Muzamindo says, I suspect that church was full of some organized ZANU-PF people. The way they sang, kuita kunge soldiers or zvinoita police in training. Yes, ZANU-PF can do anything, can do anything. They can, because those gowns are very cheap to make. And that material, the cotton, polycotton is very cheap. So they can do anything. ZANU-PF can do anything. Avarambirwi uchiona vachikwanisa kupfeka mauniform emapurisa vachizviita mapurisa kana kuti emasoja vachizviita masoja, so they can do anything. That's ZANU-PF for you. Anzina Ignatius C. Blakey, did you hear my threats aibuda muma songs iwawo like anovhotera pasiripo tomupeterera what that our parents are being threatened. Yes, they are being threatened in a church, and yet a church is supposed to be a place where everyone is free. It's free. You worship your God freely, you sing freely, you dance freely. Ernest Vurayai, Chief Soshe and Lila Barbara, how are you? I'm good. Champion Ernest, how are you? Thank you so much for supporting us. We really appreciate. So I was saying, Kuti, people are threatened. Anzina Alonso Silva, hashtag change Alpha again. ZANU must leave the office no matter what they do. No matter what they do this time, pakuvota munhu nepfungwa dzake. Zimbabweans are not fools. It will be proven this time come 2023. I agree with you, Alonso. I agree with you. Kuti this time in 2023 will be maybe tinenge takuti tasarirwa kana kuti ne 1 month kana kuti ne 2 months. We don't know when the elections are going to be declared, but next year this time we should be on gear 5 yema elections. Yes, people are not fools. People know what they want, and the people know their leader. Last election, President CHAMISA got 2.6 million votes, and I can bet you CCC is working towards 6 million votes, but I can bet with you guys, we are going to get more than 6 million votes. People are registering, and people have gained confidence in the able leadership of Nelson CHAMISA. Hanzina Ignatius Siblake, is it possible for people vari kuchando kuti waite protest against this ZANU-PF government? Yes, this is what Chief Soswe has been saying, to say MNANGAGWA is going to Davos. Davos is in Switzerland. So Chief Soswe was saying we need people that will go there to demonstrate. I know people will go, especially those from the UK. It's very near to go to. You can go to Scotland, to Switzerland same day and come back. You can go and demonstrate and then come back. Hanzi Natawanda Mapfumo, tioneiwo video, hanzi tioneiwo video racho hatina kuriona. Rinorwadza iroro video iroro, hatidi kuriplaya ipapa, rinozotiramba richitifungidza zvinhu zvisingaiti. We'll give you kuinbox kwako.
Yes, leki kuma comments, anogona kuzongoclicka kuma comments kuti anoona ega.
Yeah, we can't put that video. I agree with Chief Soswe. Ariite Stella rinorwadza, video iro rinorwadza, ukaritarisa so unobuda musodzi, unochema kuti honestly, ende vagoti kuwanda, vanhu vacho vagoti kuwanda, ende wakawanda zvisingaiti. This is where ZANU-PF is. ZANU-PF knows. I'm sorry to say this. ZANU-PF is abusing hanzi manatsi tatenda diko namwari. Hanzi ZANU-PF is abusing people. They are abusing those people from those churches because they know kuti most of them havana kuenda kuchikoro, because their religion haitendere kuti vanhu vaende kuchikoro. So that's where ZANU-PF now goes and campaign. They know kuti they are gullible. They can take anything. Because vanohanda nevhesi riya rekuti hanzi remekedzai madzimambo kana kuti namatirai vatungamiri venyika. But munonamatira vatungamiri venyika vakaiswa nechitsotsi. Hanzi sarudzai vanhu vanotya Mwari. The Bible says kuti sarudzai vanhu vanotya Mwari. Isusu takasarudza munhu anotya Mwari Nelson CHAMISA, ivo wakapinda zveganyavu. Hanzi naAlonso Silva nezuro wanga vari uko kumapostori anopiwa baye ku national sports. Hanzi busy campaigning, but don't be threatened. These people, some of them havatoendi kuchikoro, vamwe zvitupa havana basa nazvo. Exactly. This is why I'm saying kuti ZANU-PF is very evil. They target those people because they know kuti they did not have the opportunity of going to school. Most of them, they havana kutombowerenga. They don't even read the Bible. Only the leader reads the Bible. Ina handipindi chechi yakadaro. I'm sorry guys, kana paina vanopinda chechi vasingawerengi maBible, I'm very sorry. Ina handiendi koko kwaunobvarwa maziso. Inoda kuzoverengera ndega Bible rangu ndichiona kuti Mwari vari kuti kudii. I can read on my own. I went to school. I know how to read, so I can read my own Bible. I will not go to a church where it will tell me not to read the Bible. Only the leaders read the Bible. What for? I will not go to that kind of a church. I'm very sorry, our viewers and listeners. Kana varipo pamwe paipapa varipo vanoenda kumachechi akadaro, endai mega. Sati uiko hanzi naCain Muswe, hai maswera seta swera zvedu Cain. Mwoyo uri kurwadza panapa nezviri kuitwa neZANU. But Mwari havadhakwi, so Mwari havabhemi mbanje. Mwari weduka, Mwari wedu anogona. Our God is able, and God says in his word, Hanzi, when the time is ripe, and your God shall make it happen. So God will make it happen when the time is ripe, and I can feel it. The time is ripe, and God will make it happen. 2023 inenge election between MNANGAGWA and God, not between MNANGAGWA and CHAMISA. It will be MNANGAGWA versus God. Father God versus MNANGAGWA. So muchaona zvichaitika mu 2023, muchaona henyu kuti Mwari wacho achaita sei, because Mwari wanotigonera. We have suffered a lot. Hanzi naErnest, video racho rechechi iya rakandirwadza leader kuti manamatiro ruzi ayo maybe utori nani ndakatochema buda musodzi, daiwo uri nani unani wakarwadziwa ndakabuda musodzi. Hanzi naAlonso, hanzi imwe plan youth musapikise anagogo nasekuru pakunovhotera ZANU kune vamwe vane nharo mowaziwa, just steal the ID for good purpose towards the boss. Hanzi hashtag chitupa ngachidiwe. This one hanzi musapikisana nawo vanagogwana nasekuru. Hanzi munongoba chitupa kana time yekuvhota yavo. This one killed me, Chief. Chief, I'm tired. Can you take over? This one killed me.
My elections are
I like that. I mean, to be honest with you, hakuna asina mbuya kana tete vanofarira ZANU zvinorwadza zviya zvinoatombonyima vanhu kuti alichapa munhu kana sendi kana hembe kana chii anonosapota ZANU PF, but hauvagone vachemberedzi hautsigone. Saka iyo iyi isolution yakanaka. Hashtag chitupa ngachibiwe. I actually like it.
Hanzi unomirira chifu. Hanzi ngachibiwe towards kunovhota. Hanzi kana vhoti kuchivhotwa musi wa30. Iwe handi chinorara chakaiswa pachena. Iwe obva wachiba, obva wachiwiga. Mangwana makuseni paunomuka uchitsvaga kuti maybe gonzo mbuya, maybe makonzo mazuva
wotovabatsira kutsvaga.
Iyo strategy yoda kutoita kuhedza, yoda kutoona kuti vese chembere dzese dzekuhedza dzatoziva dzinongoti pamberi neZANU PF, pamberi neZANU PF. Yoda kutopa panha vacho vanogara navo vazukuru tuma $10, tuma $20 kuba chitupa. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, very interesting suggestion. Yeah, but anyway, folks, as we round up, we really need to strategize about this. Estella, can you put up the last poster that we have? Timboyoenda kune zvekufara, tine mafaro kuno North America.
Which one is the APA chief? Sorry, I don't remember. I think 13
just check here to your WhatsApp.
Oh,
the North
right.
America one. The North America dinner.
Oh.
Are you gonna go live when you start your function?
Zimbabwe.
Tozomuka tichiona.
Look at try live in January. Maybe little you are very awake.
Chief wanted a live pa change radio page.
All right. Okay.
Are you gonna go live and show us so that when we wake up we'll watch?
Yes, we'll show you. We'll show you some snippets.
No, we just want to see. We just want to see kuti inenge organized so that they sort of copa kama style.
Yes, so yes, folks, that's the first yellow dinner fundraising here in North America. It's happening here in Dallas, Texas. So if you're listening, you're in Dallas, Texas, please get in touch so that we can direct you where you should go tonight. Yeah, and achieve so I'm going to kudzika bus. Tenchita kudzika bus is done. That's a fundraising dinner for 2023 elections. And yeah, everyone now is finding their way there. It's going to be very interesting. Anzi is going down. It's going down. It's going to go down in Dallas, Texas. So please join us there, those who can make it. If you're in Dallas, Texas, find your way to this golf club. My yellow lights, my yellow bone, ese Dallas Anangari Ipoko, and we'll be there to support our Texans.
Night Chief. Apa Makati yellow tie, the ladies will also be wearing my ties.
I don't have time. I mean, as long as they have something yellow. As long as they have something yellow. Yeah, it's just a way of saying the dress code is yellow, or you just need to have something yellow.
Okay. It's not literal.
Yes, yeah. I mean, even myself, maybe I won't even be wearing a yellow tie. No, teacher. Maybe I will just be wearing a yellow t-shirt. It's still fine. It's still acceptable.
Oh.
But
I can fly to Dallas and Ndotokwana. Ndosvika ka on time.
Musiki.
Antakarotaka here utenga maodro. Tinotori nawo ma yellow tie. Ndaratombodzidzira kuti ndichaziva here kusunga tie from my days as a teacher. Inenge apa. Takutorova zvidhanzi
zvako. Yakafanana nema MPs.
So
wow. We wish you all the best, Chief. This is a very good initiative. It's so interesting. It's like you are playing, and yet we know something very big is gonna come out of this this function. We see committed people who are getting together, the committed citizens in America who are going to gather in Dallas. You said Dallas, Texas. Tonight. Yeah, tonight. But kuZimbabwe inenge yakuma 4 a.m. Kuno ku-UK ndofunga dziri kuma 3 a.m. Ikoko kuAmerica dzinenge dziri kuma 6 p.m. Kusiyana kwenyika nekusiyana kwemazuva, kusiyana kwenguva. This is the greatness of God. This is where I see the greatness of God, Chief Kuti. We are in a global village, but this global village, it operates and functions differently. The times are different. Each and every what you call the continent, they have their own time. And I also like, Chief, what you always say about America, to say Kuti, America has got different times. Wakati nema times mangani, can you please shed light on that? It's very interesting. This is
right now where I am in Dallas, Texas. I had to fly here for this event. It's 4:25 p.m. and this is what we call Central Time. And if you go to New York, states like New York, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Washington, D.C., they use a different time, which is called Eastern Time. It's 1 hour ahead of Central Time. So right now, when it is 4:25 here, it's 5:25 in those states. But we have another more bizarre time in California. California is 3 hours behind all these times in Eastern Time. So in California right now, it should be 5, 4, 3. It should be around 2 p.m.
Wow.
And then we have Mountain Time, where I come from, which is 1 hour behind Central Time. It's just in there. Right now it's 4:26 here. It's 3:26 Mountain Time, where I come from, a part of North Dakota. But North Dakota itself is even more complicated because it's one state, but it uses both Central Time and Mountain Time in different cities. One city uses the other time. The other city uses the other time. So whenever you're giving time, you have to know what time you're giving to the next person. Otherwise, they will show up at the wrong time. Because they will tell you, oh, I thought
Wow.
you meant Central Time. And someone will say,
That's
oh, I thought you meant Mountain Time.
That's very exciting, Chief. You know, when we were at school, I used to wonder, Kuti, why are they worrying us in learning this GMT, CAT, EST? Then I said, why are we learning all this? We didn't even know that we were going to meet this one. So, like I said, please, Farai Nepedu, we wish you all the best, Chief Soshe and your team, and well done. I know here in the UK, there's also going to be a yellow event. I think sometime in June, where we are yedu manje inengeri all yellow. If we say all yellow, it's gonna be all yellow. Kubva smart inotangira kakutsoka kubva kutsoka kusvika kumusoro tetakapfeka mayellow yellow tiri nyuchi tenge tichiruma tinenge hanzi Ignatius C. Blakey, what is stopping our party at CCC to give vanhu marigalia for free? Vanhu vakawanda vari kumada. Regalia sometimes it can easily help us to mobilize people. Yes, we want to do that. But CCC, as you know, it's a new party. Even if it was still MDC Alliance, you know what happened to us. You know what Douglas Monzora did to us. Our funds were taken. So CCC Ndiwe, CCC Ndini. Let's promote. If you can buy one village pako 20 t-shirts, you can buy them so that they all be visible. Like what I did. You see this t-shirt that I'm wearing. I bought it from Zim. But what I then did, I bought my family t-shirts and caps. I think there were about 20 t-shirts and 20 caps. I bought them and I gave them. I know some people they cannot afford, but you know this is the reason why the Bible says, "Guti, we must give, we must give beyond measure." People that you know if you are able to come to this life, which means you can afford to buy one t-shirt for one gogo who is in Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe. So let's practice. We are the donors of CCC. CCC haina mari, guys. Tisu vanhu vacho. So let's play our part. Let's see to it that Hans Komarigalia. I didn't read that one. Komarigalia Itaika awanikweyo. Very soon they will be online. If you are in the diaspora, the shop is ready. You get the regalia online. We'll be selling them online. They will be delivered to your doorstep. You know what happens when you buy online. Please keep watching this space for details. The regalia shop, the online shop is opening very soon. Andikachifumira ndiwerenga pachifu utsinhiriredzwe marigalia hanzi dhata rangu rakuita jealous but zvisinei 23 ngapinda hake mukomana. Thank kudzi kusvika kuna president CHAMISA nehurumende isingadi umbavha. Hanzi Mr. ED endai kupi nekupi nemukomana hazviperi mushe. Yes, thank you so much Kane neso tapedza. Data rako rapera zvakanaka because we're also done. Over to you, Chief Soserega. I think I won't be coming back again. Thank you so much, listeners and viewers, for being with us. We'll be back with more issues, more news. Mtwakazi omuhle bekulilanga elihle lisale kuhle. Sizabe siphenduka njalo lezinye indaba ezimnandi ezinengi eze-CCC. Ngiyabonga. Over to you, Chiefs.
Yes, thank you very much. And yes, tomorrow we'll be back here again. And but now I think it's time for us to go to get down. We are going there right now after this program. Thank you so much, those who joined us from all over the world. We appreciate you. Please let's implement the action points that we discussed here. We do not just want to come here and talk, but if you are in the United Kingdom, if you are in Europe, if you are in Germany, if you are anywhere near Switzerland, let's meet tomorrow. We'll be discussing this again so that we finalize, we start taking a roll call as to how many people are going to Davos. We want to show MNANGAGWA there. We want hundreds of people to meet him there so that we can tell the world the truth of what is going on in Zimbabwe. We don't want a false narrative to be taken all over the world. We are here to speak on behalf of those who are in Zimbabwe. That's why we are in the diaspora. Let's play our part. Let's plan to be in Davos, Switzerland, 23, 24, 25, 25th of May next month. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you, Estella. Thank you so much for all the work that you do behind the scenes. We appreciate you as well.
Well, thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes,